open, so make your way down to the south. Stand is open, so make your way down to the south end of the. Stand is open, so make your way down to the south end of the field, the Dean Field House. You can get your. Matchup between the visiting Cash Bulldogs and your. I invite you to stay in this. Good job.
Welcome everybody. Good Wade. We're here to bring you exciting Duncan Demon football. This will be officially week
24. Demons found a way to win the ball game off a late turnover, and it was just a heck of a performance.
It was
a heck of a performance.
It was we got a lot to work on. He said we have a lot to work on. We got a lot to work on. He said we have a lot to work on. That game showed us a lot about our team. We
too, just regular penalties, holds, and fall.
So this is the McCaslin family.
His family has always stood behind the community. Our school
Family's well known. You know who they are. You know the name. Like you just mentioned, they've donated.
He was so solid. So we got the captains on center field here now.
Late touchdown in the right before halftime by Sawyer. Super long.
That place is growing over there, Cash and Elgin as well. Talking about last week's stats, though, Tavion Holland was the man. 200.
He's going to go to college, probably to a Division I school.
Red uniforms carrying the American flags, led by Cody. Why don't you go ahead and give us our starters?
Let's do it. Tonight's starters on offense, you have wide receiver Boston White, wide receiver Camden Villagrana, wide receiver Bladen Harper, wide receiver Jackson Wisdom, tight end Cord Brown. Your left tackle is Bryson Poindexter. In the backfield there is Tavion Holland, and your QB1 for the night, number 3, the senior.
The corners will be Sawyer Rice, number 3, Tavion Holland, number 8, and safety will be Boston White. So here we go, Demons in all, number 8, and safety will be Boston White. So here we go, Demons in all red. Second week in a row we've seen them in the white helmets with the big pitchfork on the side.
Cash Bulldogs take advantage of it. They hop on it and ban player. He's a senior this year. He's 6'5", playing defensive end. Hasn't played football.
The big impact last week. Caden was in the play, it seemed like. Zane Abbott's the quarterback for the Bulldogs. Abbott in shotgun, hands it off, counter to the far side, trying to stretch it. Mid-defense comes up, strong crew. Be a 4th down. Of course, the Bulldogs are going for it. Zach Abbott, the quarterback for the Bulldogs, in shot where they wanted him right there on 4th down.
They did.
Couldn't get him down in the backfield. That was a 4th and about 6
games here so far. So we're here right now, 2nd and 5.
Pass yet thrown by the Bulldogs, been all run. Here's another handoff. Behind the blockers, falls forward for another couple. Gets closer to the 1st down. He's going to be about a yard shy.
Yeah, and if you're the Demon defense, you don't want to get vulnerable in these positions. They're going to run, and before you know it, they're going to throw it. So you have to be on your toes, and you got to be knowing, you got to be looking for that, and just don't get caught off guard.
They are trotting in a steady group of backs, too. They keep rotating backs in. Right now is Case Hardzog in at running back. I remember his name from last year. He takes the Wildcat, direct snap, goes in for a 1st down. Bulldogs inching closer into Demon territory towards the end zone.
Yeah, and these running backs, they're rotating in. They're good-sized kids, especially number 3 there, Mario Famero.
Yeah.
He's a little stocky kid, so.
5'10", 195.
Yeah.
Zach Abbott's leading this offense right now. He's got him at a 1st down. Romero in the backfield with him. It's 1st down and goal. Ball's on the 9-yard line. Demons trying to keep him off the board. Here's another handoff. Met in the backfield. Caden Armstrong, he does fall forward and gets down to around the 5.
Yeah, good job by Caden there, meeting him in the hole, but once he wrapped up, he kind of slung him forward for an extra 2 or 3 yards there, but just a good tackle there by Caden Armstrong. Continue to notice his progression there at the defensive end spot, and it's been fun watching this kid so far.
Got a 2nd down and goal. Bulldogs have it at the 6. Knocking on the door, see if the Demon defense can stand strong. They did it last week a couple times. There's the handoff in the backfield. Onyx Mayfield, he's trucking, pushing the pile forward for the touchdown, and the Bulldogs go in. That's the 2nd week in a row we've seen the Demons try to tackle up high, and the running back pushes the pile forward and takes them extra yards. So even though we had the initial hit in the backfield, the Bulldogs were still able to power themselves into the end zone.
Yeah, and right there you can see the strength that Famero has at that tailback spot. He carried 2 or 3 guys there, kept them legs moving, and was able to get across the goal line there for Cash's 1st touchdown of the game, and the extra point's good, so it's going to make it 7-0 Bulldogs.
All right, well, we'll take us a quick timeout. The Bulldogs strike first. This is Duncan Demon Football, brought to you by Sparklight. All right, we're back to Duncan Demon football, brought to you by Sparklight. Bulldogs strike first, put them up 7-0. It was a 9-play drive, capped off by a 6-yard touchdown run by number 3, Mario Fumero. Yeah,
no, it's impressive. They took advantage of the Pooch kick. They was able to jump on the ball as Demons let it loose there, and they was able to capitalize and get on the board early.
Well, the Demons got that kickoff return. They got a hand on it as the rain is starting to come.
Good job by Cord jumping on it and getting a couple yards as the Demon offense trots out here. Let's see what they got going here for the first series of the game.
Duncan at the 35-yard line for the first series. Sawyer Rice is quarterback. Tavion Holland in the backfield with him, and you're going to have a flag on the field from the ref right here on the Duncan sideline.
We haven't even done nothing. they just got lined up. Man,
I know, Terry.
If these refs are anything like last week, I'm going to
wave the flag off.
I'll pull my hair out.
That was awful. I mean,
Man.
I don't know how many total penalties there were, but anyway, that was terrible. Going to pick the flag up now. I think the ref, he's like, oops, it just fell out of my pocket, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't mean there wasn't a flag on the play. It just slipped.
False start.
Oh, there's another flag. Here we go.
Yeah, that's a false start.
Here we go. First penalty of the game is on Duncan. It's a false start. Demons kind of right now a little bit antsy. They fumbled on the opening kickoff, and now they it's going to be on the Bulldogs.
Wow, I don't know what that signal is there. Man, I thought Duncan moved. It sure did look like it.
Yeah, I believe it was a failure to wear required equipment. That's what the sign he made.
Wow.
Whatever that means. I don't know if he had something. I don't know. Anyway, here's the handoff. And it's to Tavion Holland, and he falls forward. Good chunk of running for Tavion. He's just short of the first down.
Yeah, that's a 9-yard gain on his first carry, and he's just picking up where he left off last week. And, man, his big playability, Tavion Holland, he's a track star, him and Sawyer. They're super fast kids. If you were able to watch the game last week, you could see that speed Tavion has.
Absolutely. Had a lot of yards, 57 total yards. Here's a Sawyer to the outside. Stops in the backfield. He's fighting forward. The Bulldogs all over him, tackling him for no gain.
Yeah, from our bird's eye view from up here, it looked like Sawyer had a lane there.
He kind of stopped, didn't he?
Yeah, he kind of stopped and hesitated and kind of pushed it out to the outside. But if he hits that lane, I think he picks up at least 5 yards there.
I noticed he did let up instead of just hitting the burners there around the end. He let up a little bit, and that caused him to catch up to him. It's going to be I guess he did pick up the first down. All right, that was a Duncan Demon first down. I didn't think he got there.
I didn't think so either. He only needed 1 yard, though.
Yep. Here's a handoff to Tavion. Good blocking up front. Tavion with the big stiff arm at the 50. Get off me. And he goes out of bounds at the 48.
Man, good blocking by number 72, Jacob Kahn, at that right guard position. I think he pulled there, and, man, he had a heck of a block, and I was able to let Tavion Holland loose there for a big gain.
Hey, I was impressed with that line last week. Those guys played.
They did really well. Besides the penalties, they blocked really well.
Yeah. Holland with another big carry up the middle. Guys bouncing off of him at the 40. Tavion takes it down at the 35-yard line for the second first down on this drive for the Demons.
Yeah, once again, that right side opening up a lane there for Tavion to run through and get a first down.
Again, let's see if they give it to him again. There's Tavion. Bounce to the outside, hits a wall, falls forward, stretches back across the 35. Might gained a yard.
Yeah, he kind of had to hurdle over some linemen that had fell on the ground there. Was able to get over them, and he tried to reach to get extra yards. Was only able to pick up two yards there.
Yeah, they're having no trouble moving the ball on this drive right now. It's been all Tavion Holland, yet to throw a pass. And you know Sawyer Rice is ready to throw one. Number 23, Cord Brown, comes in as the up back. Got 3 receivers on the field, 2 stacked this way. Hand off to Tavion. Tavion spins out of a tackle for a loss as the defense was in the backfield that time.
Yeah, he was able to get away from a couple Bulldogs there. Was, I think, able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Barely coming down, but the wind is blowing in the Demon's face right now.
Okay.
So Sawyer would be throwing against the wind. Here comes this quick throw over to Boston White. Got to get to the marker. Gets to the first down. Demons.
Man, that's such a good ball there by Sawyer.
Yes.
Just a short curl route by Boston. Sawyer throws it to his outside shoulder there, and he's able to catch it, turn, and get some extra yards for the first down and moves the Demons to the 22-yard line.
Jackson Wisdom's going to come in at the slot position. Cord Brown comes out. Demons spread it back out. Receivers, 4 receivers, trips to this side, and Holland in the backfield. First down. Sawyer's going to take it. Trying to be patient, finding the hole, and gets upfield just short of the 15.
Yeah, just a QB draw there. Tavion Holland leading the way there for Sawyer. He's able to get loose for a few yards, picks up 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here. 4 minutes left to go.
Not a bad first possession for the Demons. If they have taken it down, this is the 9th play approaching of this drive. Man coming in motion. Rice gets the handoff to him. The jet sweep, and Boston can't find any room out there. And kind of a slow developing play. The handoff between Boston and Sawyer gave the defense time to adjust.
Yeah, very slow developing. It looked like they kind of hesitated there on the handoff.
Yeah.
They didn't time it out right. So Boston not able to pick up anything. It's going to make it 3rd and 5.
That's where I'd like to see them fake that to Boston, pull that, send Camden on a post route right to the middle, and hit him right in the middle.
Yes.
Because I think Cash would bite on him.
No doubt.
Let's see what Sawyer's going to do. He's going to roll out to the other side. He's got a man short, and he gets his man open. That's Jason Kortmeyer with the first down catch, and Demons are in business inside the 10.
Man, and Jason Kortmeyer, man, it's nice to see him out there.
Yes.
He tore his ACL back in basketball season, and for him to be out here playing week 2, he's a big part of this team. He's been playing since he was a freshman, contributes on both sides of the ball. So seeing him get that catch there and get the first down, it's huge for Jason.
Yeah, he comes off the field. This far end, this left end. See if they're going to run that way.
Go.
Tavion, 7-7 here at Halliburton Stadium. We'll be back. A 11-play drive ended up.
Pick up the first downs on both of those pass. Pick up the first downs on both of those pass plays.
Jackson Wisdom, because he had a lot of green out there.
Yeah, good
Wisdom, because he had a lot of green out there.
Yeah, good job by number 11 Jackson. Good job by number 11 Jackson Wisdom. He was locked in.
Can't believe that.
He was locked in.
Can't believe that. He's a senior. Here's the second possession. Here's the second possession for the Bulldogs.
Pass play of the game.
Yeah, it was.
Second series here for them tonight, and trying to catch Demons off guard there.
Took them 6 plays. They went on. Yeah, it was a touchdown run to the end, and Demons just gashed right that Cash defense. Wound the clock.
Okay. Yeah, because there's no signal, there's no flags.
No, there are no flags. It was just they walked up and.
Here he is breaking 3 or 4 tackles again for a big gain. So
double leg.
Real scrappy, can tackle well. So.
Pippin just up here in the box giving us a shout out, talking about how running videos last week from highlights from last week. So really cool.
Now this place looks fantastic.
the thing is we just got like these lights that we have here in the stadium are fairly new.
Yeah.
Got plenty of time to throw a deep, beautiful ball. He's got Courtmeyer wide open, and he comes up with it all the way. Good blocking by Courtmeyer out there. Rice all the way down to the 15. As Jason Courtmeyer now made a big block. Trips to this near side. High snap. He's going to keep it.
Throw it away.
He's going to throw it. Oh, no, he goes down. Nobody was the receiver. Yeah, or just run it. I mean, he kind of set his feet. And the 39-yard line. It's 2nd down and 33 after him. Are ready anyway for it. So the Demons, after getting all the way down to the 20 downfield, boy's got all day long. God, he shorts that one. Number 11 just.
It just wasn't a good decision there to throw that ball. He kind of stared down the receiver there. It was, you know, play, and we got lucky there.
Got lucky. Had all day long to throw the ball. I
did.
can't believe the time that
Very
Sawyer
impressive.
Rice had. Usually if you give Sawyer Rice looking to run, ball just slipped right and dropped those.
Yeah, Boston has great hands. You see that often from him, but it was the type of play where he's ready to cut up field, so he probably took his eyes off the ball there.
Yeah.
Pass there to Boston, so just one of those plays. He took his eyes off of it too early, was ready to look upfield and see where his blockers were, and he just wasn't able to bring it in.
Yeah, this is going to be bringing up the first punt of the game.
Yeah, and Duncan has a false start here on 4th down, so it's going to make it 4th and 38. The ball will be placed on the 44-yard line of Cash. They have 2 return men back to receive this punt.
And here's the punt, end over end. No fair catch. Goes to the far side, Demon slip. He's got some room to run, gets it out to just short of the 25.
Yeah, our gunner that got down there, man, he's got to break down early and make that tackle. You know, you have an opportunity there to pin them back at their own 10-yard line. He's able to get loose, returns the ball to the 25-yard line here. So Cash will be coming out for their 3rd series of the game, able to score on both of their first 2 series so far. So Demons right here need a big stop. They can't afford to go down 21-7 here early in the 2nd quarter.
Man, that drive started out so promising.
It did.
I mean, it was a 50-something yard pass downfield. Duncan set up. Just golly, everything's just went south after that. Here comes the Bulldogs with their 2nd possession. There's a counter to the outside. Flag comes in. That'll be a holding in the backfield usually.
Yeah, normally that's in the area of holding. Yep, holding on Cash there. So that's going to back him up 10 yards.
Penalty of the game?
I think so.
Duncan, not bad. We're in good shape.
That's a good improvement from last week.
Shape. I'm not going to say their offensive line has done a lot as one of the Demons was getting back into the huddle, and I'm sure.
Kind of walked through the Cash team there, getting back on flag.
That'll cost.
Okay, it's on Cash. So, yeah.
So maybe Bladen Harbor is just defending itself.
And a flag on both teams, so it all.
Man coming in motion. Man, that's a big old guy, number 12. Look at that size of that dude.
Good
Lord.
DeAndre Frazier.
Last man up, and there he is, number 22, Ty Lane.
DeAndre Frazier, number 12. The
5.
Yeah, for Cash.
He looks
big
bigger
boy.
than that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty big, but he looks bigger than that. That was a way to tackle him right there, Ty Lane.
They did what they needed to do is to 4th down, force a punt here. Demons don't have a return man back. Coach Terry does not like to put the guy back.
Disaster, just like we've seen on the kickoff return. So I kind of understand that. You know, we talked to him about that, and that's what he said. He goes, "Man, too much can happen on a punt."
He said return. He's had a lot of games change just because a punt returner drops the ball. So, yeah, just don't put anybody back there. Let the ball bounce. Let it take its course, and you send your offense out there. So, ball's going to be placed on the 30-yard line of Demon territory. 9 minutes, 31 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
That's good right there that the Demons held them on that possession. You needed to hold them, didn't need to let them go get any more momentum. And now you got to now the time you go even this thing back up. The Demons haven't played as well really as they did the first half last week. And so here's the third possession. Oh, quick pass over there to the out. He faked the handoff, tried to get a wide receiver screen out there to Courtmeyer, but the pressure was too much in the backfield.
Yeah, number 11, Cannon McCracken, right there in Sawyer's face, and kind of forced Sawyer to throw the ball low, kind of came out wobbly. So, yeah, he had a defender right in his face, so it was able to break up that play right there.
Incomplete pass, it's second down. That stops the clock at 9:28. 3 receivers stacked on the other side. Quick pass over to Boston White. Makes some guys miss. Gets the first down.
Good job.
Just short of the 45.
Yeah, good job. Again, wide receiver screen out there to the far side of the field, and Boston just runs straight up the field. Lets his blockers do their thing out there, and he was able to get the first down, pick up a big gain there. So Boston making up for his drop earlier on their last series.
They've gotten away from Tavion. Hadn't ran him. This has been a lot of passing. Let's see what they do here. Back to Tavion. Here he goes. Finds a hole. Spins free. Gets just short of the 50, so that's a good first down run for Tavion.
Yeah, picks up 5, so it's going to make it second and 5. Demons at the 49-yard line here at midfield. So you were just saying they went away from Tavion, and they give it to him, and he picks up half the yardage he needs for the first down.
And that play is whistled dead at the snap, so that'll probably be a false start. Yeah, I figured. That's why I said that. I thought this next play is going to Tavion.
Yeah.
I look like I know what I'm talking about. So I said, I took a gamble and it worked.
You were right. They had gone away from him these last couple series. That first series, he was just a huge part of it and ran the ball well.
Yeah, he did. We don't keep yardage. We'll get that, but he was very effective. Here's a low snap, and Sawyer's got to get out of trouble. Bounce to the outside, spin, still spinning, gets back to the line of scrimmage. Low snap, and just Sawyer has to go down, and when you have to go down and get that low snap, the timing of everything is off.
Throws it off big time, and he had to go on the ground to get the ball, and just everything goes, it just goes badly when there's a bad snap. Like, it gets you out of rhythm, and he wasn't able to do nothing with it, so it's going to be 3rd and long.
3rd and 9, ball midfield at the 45. Here's a snap. Oh, man, comes in free. Screen is set. Holland, upfield, crosses the 50. Can't get behind those blockers. It is going to be short of a first down, but I just have a feeling the Demons are going to go ahead and go for this.
Yeah, he almost had the first.
Yes.
He's just 2 yards short here. 4th and go for it, I say.
Yep, they're going to go for it. They heard you. Formation, 3 receivers stacked to this side. Low snap rolls to Sawyer Rice, and he just is.
The ball, it was a bad snap again. The ball
is just on 4th down. That is they called a blitz, and, man, everything went bad there.
They've got to figure out the center and the snapping because the ball never got off the just kind of skipped and rolled to Sawyer, and he's picking the ball up off the ground there in his face. So every time there's been a bad snap.
That drive 2 drives in a row for the Demons started out really good, and as each down goes, it gets worse. You start out good, and now the Bulldogs have possession
on that receiver and makes the tackle. So good job by CJ.
Main third, so they will get the ball back coming out of halftime. to run through. He gets all the way down to just short of the 25 for first down.
Make a stop here. We're halfway through the second quarter. Demons really need to come away here with a turnover.
Is getting a really good block on our three-man defensive front right now. They're pushing them back, and the running backs are having their way. There's another handoff. Nope. Yep, he keeps it all the way to the outside. That's number 8. That's Garrett Graham. Already has 1 touchdown. Takes this all the way down inside the 15. Gets the first down, and the flag comes in afterwards. An unsportsmanlike one. We'll have to wait and see who has it.
Yeah, that's just a good run by Cash. He hits the outside and is able to pick up huge gain. These running backs for Cash, man, they throw them in. They've got 2 or 3 guys that they just throw out there and rotate, and it keeps their legs fresh. And so far, they've been running the ball good.
Unsportsmanlike on Cash.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a rough right there.
That's 2 on Cash so far for this game.
The 3 total on Cash. 1 on.
So I think that was offsetting.
That is a big one right there. That's going to erase a huge gain. There'll still be first down, and the ball right there. That's going to erase a huge gain. There'll still be first down, and the ball will be just right at the.
Last week he was in the backfield the whole game. You know, and we're it's hard to tell. You know, he might be getting done.
You got to believe. I haven't been paying real close attention, but Zion's probably getting extra blocking on him. And here's the snap. Another counter to the outside, and there he goes, running free. A lot of missed tackles there as he gets all the way down inside the 5 for a first down. That is Mario Famero.
Yeah, Famero, man, he's just he's a beast, man. He's like you said earlier, he's 5'10", 195. You can tell the kid's very strong. He's just a bulldozer, and he's a bulldog out there. He's just gashing the Demon defense so far.
3 straight first downs in a row for the Bulldogs on this drive. This drive started on the Duncan 42. Looks like Hardzog is back there to receive the snap. He's going to go behind his line and try to run it in wildcat formation for the first down, or for the touchdown. He doesn't get it. It'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 5. Got 1 yard. So they've brought in Case Hardzog to run these last 2 plays. Zach Abbott not on the field. Going to stay with that same formation as they rotate Case Four-Killer in. Boy, he just might have got the name of the night. Four-Killer.
Four-Killer, huh?
Four-Killer might have got the name of the night.
That sounds like someone's gamer tag on Call of Duty or something.
It does. Here's the Hardzog taken to the outside. Oh,
Good
Demons
job.
played that very well. Bladen Harper in the backfield to get the tackle, bring up 3rd down and goal.
Man, Bladen Harper, man, you can't say too many bad things about that kid. He's just all over the field, man. He was this way last year. And he's young. I think he's a sophomore, junior?
Yeah. I think he's a junior.
Junior, yeah. Man, Bladen, man, such a good player.
Yeah, you need these guys. You need all these guys. Right now, tonight, he's leading the team in tackles. Yeah. There we go. Make some noise if you're sitting out there listening. Demons trying to keep them from scoring, and they just push forward. That pile goes forward into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown run by Hartzog.
Yeah, Cash, they're not going to need to throw a pass tonight.
No, when your line's having that kind of success.
Yeah,
goodness gracious.
You know, they plug in 1, 2, 3 running backs, and for the most part, Mario Famero doing most of the work down there. But Demons have got to make some adjustments here and stop this running offense for the Cash Bulldogs.
Extra point is good. Bulldogs trying to pull off the upset, surprising the Demons up 21-7. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. 7. It was a 7-play drive by the Bulldogs that started out in Demon territory on the 42-yard line that ended off.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of repeating ourselves. You know, if you're just tuning into the game, Cash run offense is very successful so far this game. They're running the ball all over the Duncan defense so far. Haven't been able to contain Mario Famero, number 3, running back for Cash. Demons got 4 minutes here to go down, get on the board. If they can find a way to score here and keep this ball game close.
Bulldogs with a high kickoff trying to catch the Demons. Sam Lipscomb comes up with the catch. He secured it nicely at the 41-yard line, and so the Demons will take over. Down 21-7, got 4:16 left in this half. Bulldogs get the ball coming out in the second half, so the Demons really need to go down, get them on that penalty.
That's almost something I feel like you should do a lot, you know, when you're just starting the series. Come out with the hard count right off the bat, because usually that defense is ready to go. So yeah. I like that call.
Sawyer's good at it. Here's a quick handoff to Tavion Holland. He gets up the middle, and that's a good
he's gonna
first down yard. I think it's first down gain. Let's see if they're going to call him first down. Look like they're going to just short. Yeah, I think
good. I thought he should have got it.
We was just waiting on him to move.
Yeah.
Come
on, Donnie Wade.
It's a man miss, goes all the way down to the 30.
Nice catch, nice move by Boston. The senior, number 4, guy's a great receiver there. So I like the play call there, getting the ball out to Boston. Does best catch and then making plays after the catch.
He's got everything working right now for him. That's 2 plays, 2 first downs in a row. Receivers out there. Holland in the backfield. Oh, Sawyer got him again. Got him again.
I like it.
Offsides on the Bulldogs. That'll be the 4th penalty on them, the 2nd on this drive.
Right now they got the Cash defense on their heels, so they have to.
Yep, this has to come away with points. 1st and 5. Hand off to Holland. Holland's good move in the middle of the field.
Wow.
Gets down to the 15. Just cuts to the middle and makes a guy miss to pick up the first down.
That was pretty. I mean,
stuck his foot in the ground and made the cut.
That's something you see in the video game right there.
It is. Yeah.
Nice cut.
Again to Holland. Woo. Spin right into the linebackers as that's coming in. He's going to gain a couple.
Yeah, it was a good spin move to make that defender miss, but he spun right into the next guy, which was Cash linebacker. So only able to pick up 2.
The line is doing a lot better on this possession. They're blocking really well. The Bulldogs are not getting a whole lot of penetration in the backfield. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Ball on the 15. Again, fake the handoff. Rice rolling out, looking, trying to throw.
Brown.
And
no.
Goodness gracious.
Woo.
Number 3. Woo. Again, that's twice in a row that the Bulldogs has had their hand on the interception and couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, Sawyer just needed to cord. He kind of got behind that defender there. Instead, you know, Sawyer's rolling out to his right. He's pressured. He ends up throwing it right to the Cash linebacker there, and luckily that's why you play defense, Rob. You can't catch.
They've done a good job of spying Sawyer, because when he gets out, he's got a guy following him out there. That's why he's not getting these runs off like he usually is. He's got a guy in his face. Sawyer's going to stay behind his lead blockers, and there's Sawyer making some room in the middle, fighting down, gets inside the 10. He'll be short of the first down. But, man, that's some good running right there. That's what you need. If you're going to run Sawyer Rice, get him some guys out in front to block and let him do his magic. Your decision time here for Coach Terry. It's going to be 4th down. And looks like it's no decision as he leaves the offense out there. Kind of thought, well, maybe they'll, toss around the idea of kicking a field goal to get some points.
Yeah.
But
well, we know we got a kicker.
We got a kicker. Isaac Salazar knocked a 36-yard field goal down last week. And
he knocked the 31-yarder before that, before there was a false start.
Yes.
He drained it right down the middle, and then they bumped him back 5 yards, and he knocks that one down. So That was
Yeah.
impressive. I liked
Man,
seeing that.
It was. Yeah, it was. That was very, very impressive. So take a timeout and talk about this for Dogs to do it. You got Sawyer, you got Tavion, your lines.
Yeah.
I still think you just have to.
Yeah,
You have to go for the touchdown here.
got to.
This is a. There's 4 receivers spread out on the field. Tavion Holland in the backfield with Sawyer Rice. Boston White comes in motion, and let's.
Yeah, and you don't. It's 4th and 8. You still don't want to bring a kicker in for a field goal. So
The 1 yard line, Sawyer Rice does that all by himself, or all
Houdini.
on his own, and gets.
just a good run there by Sawyer. It's exactly what they needed down there to get down there to the 1 yard line.
We got a Demon down. We'll take a quick timeout
Yep.
while they tend to him. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. And we're back to Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. That was Jacob Kahn that went down. Hopefully everything's all right with him. He came off the field limping, so we're hoping everything's good with him. The Bulldogs are going to jump off sides again for the 3rd time on this possession. Demons trying to dig into the Bulldogs' lead. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Drive started on the 41-yard line, and they've picked up three first downs. Right now, knocking on the doorstep, it's 1st down and goal. To Holland, and he goes in easy for a Duncan Demon touchdown.
Let's go. Number 8 again had 4 touchdowns last week. Gets his first here tonight, which is huge, man. That's a good drive there by Demon offense. Sawyer leading the way. Boston White had a good catch there for a 1st down down here on the Demon sideline. So Sawyer had the scramble on 4th down to get it down there to the 1 yard line. That leads to the Tavion Holland run there for a touchdown. So good job by the Demon offense.
Isaac Salazar puts it through. Demons trailing 21-14. They're trying to dig back into this thing. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. And we're back to Duncan Demon football, brought to you by Sparklight. Demons digging into this lead a little bit. It was an 8-play drive, capped off with a 1-yard touchdown run by Tavion Holland, first of the night.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and apologize to Tavion. I screwed up. I forgot to switch the screen over to the game. We still had the commercial playing, so I apologize to Tavion and the fans. We missed his touchdown on the live stream here, so that's my fault.
Well, we missed seeing it.
Yeah.
What we did is we reverted back to the radio days.
We did. They could hear it.
And you don't see it. You got to listen to the wonderful play-by-play guy, the wonderful color guy, and they paint the picture for you.
Yeah.
So you was just kicking it old school for a minute.
I was, but it was just one play. Tavion had a great run up the middle, so
it was a beautiful run. The line blocked well, and even though we didn't get to see it, we painted a pretty good picture for him.
At least it wasn't the whole series.
Tavion Holland with his first touchdown of the night. Bulldogs get the ball with 1:45 left in the half at the 34-yard line. Demons really don't need them to score. In the middle, he stopped immediately after about a 1-yard gain. It would be Mario Famero on the carry. So Demons do have some time. Let's see, you got 2 timeouts left. They don't use one here.
Looks like they have one. Is it 2? They have 2 timeouts or 1?
Maybe.
Video board, it shows both teams have 1 timeout.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
It's
hard to find.
I'm just now learning that board a little bit.
Me too.
Here's another handoff. Oh, makes a couple guys miss. Cut to the middle. Still on his feet, running. Demons over.
Come
still
on,
going.
Guys.
I mean, there's red shirts laying all over the place. And this number 5 or number 6.
Number 8.
Or was
the
it
running
8?
back, the running back is
okay.
8. God.
Big first down, big run for a first down. And it looks like the Demons will take the timeout with 50 seconds left. You sure don't want them to score a touchdown. Man, what is up with these guys? He was just he's knocking our guys off him left and right.
Yeah, and he's not a fast kid, but he is a pretty big kid, tall, and he runs the ball good. And he had that touchdown for them earlier that was super long. And here he goes again for a big gain here for Cash against the Demon defense. So just burned their last timeout. Cash has 1 remaining. You got to keep him off the scoreboard here before halftime, Rob.
Sure. Yeah, you really do. And this is what you didn't want to see. You didn't want to see them breaking one free down the middle, because at how it stood, it looked like you were going to have them back here midfield, even with a chance to punt, and you may be getting the ball back with a few seconds. But with that run right there, that's kind of been the Achilles tonight for the Demons. This not tackling. That initial hit, we're just rolling off of them. So a lot of tackles missed at the line of scrimmage in the backfield. First down run coming up. There's number 8 again, and he just has a good way of finding the hole, and he just finding that hole and keep on going. That's Goodson again, or Garrett Graham.
Yep.
And that's going to be another run to
go.
Graham in the backfield. Got a hold of him that time.
There you go, Zion.
Finally, Zion Butler gets in the backfield. Got loose. Zion says, I've had enough of this. That is enough. And I think the Bulldogs now will take a timeout. 22 seconds left. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up. And the Bulldogs are thinking, man, let's score here. We get the ball back coming out of halftime. Demons are like, we got to stop them right here, because then we got to stop them coming out of halftime.
Yeah. Now, the goal here is to keep them out of the end zone. We don't know what kind of field goal kicker they have. They've kind of floated their extra points, so it doesn't look like they have a strong leg as far as their field goal kicker goes, but yeah.
I like these right here, these Duncan Demon trivias they're doing.
No, this is really cool.
This Duncan Demon staff member and alumni was a 3-time state champion in what sport? Softball, golf, or basketball?
Answer's golf.
Answer's golf.
Who is that? I can't really see.
I can't. Miss K. I think it said Miss K.
Okay. Three-time state champ in golf.
Three-time state champ right there.
No, it's really cool what they're doing on the video board. So.
Oh, man, Allison has done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
She said she's been on the phone with those people all week long. They know her now by name.
Okay. Well, good.
She's done a great job.
Putting in the work.
3rd down and 4. Big stop if they can get it. Fake handoff. Now he's going to throw, and it goes. Interception. Pick off by Tavion Holland. He's taking it the other way. Let's see if Holland's speed can get him across midfield.
Cut back.
Down to the 40. Down the sideline. Out of bounds. Demons with 8 seconds left gets the pick.
No, overall, it was a good play by Cash. They roll out. He finds the receiver. It hits off his hands. Tavion's behind him. He intercepts the ball off the tip and is able to have a great return using his speed. Gets to Cash 40-yard line. So we got flags flying. I was hoping he would have cut back, but probably a good choice getting out of bounds here to leave 8 seconds on the field. So let's see what these penalties are. It's probably going to be unsportsmanlike. Either probably on both teams or.
I was hoping that it would be on Cash and give us some extra yards, and then we could maybe take a shot. But
I never
usually
saw what
when
happened.
There's a big return like that.
They got 2 penalties. I'm guessing.
When you have a big return like that, there's usually going to be and the player goes across the field.
Right.
There's usually going to be all kinds of block in the backs.
Well, I don't know. I saw one flag fly, and then another one came in late. So I don't know if there was 2 penalties here or if it's a spot foul. I wasn't quite paying attention to the ref. Okay, unsportsmanlike Duncan. Yep, there's the signal.
Well, there's no reason to try anything fancy here.
No.
Duncan will probably just run the clock out, maybe take a knee. Rice is just going to run it up the middle and see if he can break one. You never know. You just close to it. And we got 1 second on the clock as they picked up a down, so that stops the clock.
Yeah, so you should be able to run one more play here.
I guess.
No.
Yeah, as soon as the ball sets.
Yeah.
21-14 to the Cash Bulldogs. We'll let you listen to Mr. Hall. And we'll turn the mics up and the camera on for you, and then we'll be back with the second half. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you.
Keep going.
Hey, we're great, Bailey. Good job. Thank you, Bailey. Hey, we played.
Once again, give it up for your Duncan Tom Squad. Good job, ladies.
And we're back. Halftime is over. The Demons are out of the locker room. The Bulldogs are out of the locker room. We're all ready to go. The Bulldogs are about to take the field. Demons trailing 21-14. What a half it was. The Demons started off with the turnover. There's been a turnover apiece in this game, one on each side. Demons fumbled the opening kickoff, and then Cash threw an interception right there going into the end of the half, trying to score. Tavion Holland gets the interception. Penalties pretty even right now. I mean, or not pretty even, but low. Cash has 4. Duncan only has 1 penalty, 1 or 2.
1.
I think it might have been 2.
They might have a couple, yeah.
But
there was
nothing like it was last week.
Yeah,
nothing like last week.
No.
And, it's been I mean, Duncan. You feel like Duncan should be the one up 21-14 in this game, but the real story has been Duncan not being able to tackle. They've missed a lot of tackles at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they've had some missed tackles. They've had some bad snaps to Sawyer that have led to some big losses, so they have to correct those.
Here we go, opening kickoff. Bulldogs will receive. Number 7 with the ball, stretching it to the outside. Got the edge. He's got a chance for a big return. Ran through that arm tackle over there. Gets all the way down deep into Demon territory.
Yeah, I mean,
somebody's on our microphone.
Yeah, we got some kiddos on our crowd mic.
You can tell they're somewhere. Parents might have just got them.
That's funny. But yeah, no, Duncan Cash caught it over here on the Duncan sideline. He was able to cut across field, got loose there, hit the sideline, and got down to Demon territory.
Bulldogs in Demon territory at the 33. There's a handoff to bounce to the outside.
Good
Zion
job.
Butler with the tackle after a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, Zion able to hang on there and make the tackle there. So good to see Zion in on this whole second half.
Zach Abbott, quarterback for the Bulldogs, done a good job of making first down.
Yeah, I mean, good job. The chains, man, it'd be huge.
Garrett Graham been doing the ball carrying. He's 6 with the direct snap. Could not get the yardage to pick up the first down. That'll be short. But since they are,
it's going to be 4th and 1 here. But Demons the box here. Don't let him get outside. Get a good push off. Ball back.
4th down and 2. Looks like Hart.
Stopped him.
Nobody there. The Demon defense up. Big time stop by the Demon defense as Hartzog has nowhere.
Was able to close the gaps. Onyx Mayfield, Zion Butler. See if Sawyer and the offense can get something going here and tie this ball game.
Way to go, Demons plugging all the holes. They knew what was coming. They knew it was going to be Hartzog, and the Demons turn it over. Or cause them to turn over. High snap, right?
Tavion didn't lose a step. It didn't throw him off much. He was able to hit the gap. You just said tough 3 yards there, but
here to even this score up if they could go on a scoring drive. They got the ball out to the 27. Bulldogs in the backfield. They read that really nicely.
Yeah, Mario Famero, number 3, comes off inside. The Cash defensive line was able to contain him, able to utilize that hard count and draw Cash off sides.
3rd down and 6. And C.J. Warner down here. Or, excuse me, that's Courtmeyer in the middle. Jason with the catch. And
nice.
They're coming off the slot position. Jason approaching midfield. Got to be a scoring drive here for the Demons. Trouble, and he does down the sideline. Sawyer Rice does it again.
You have to bring him down.
For sure.
Hard to do with number 3.
Looks like, and that was a design run because Boston went downfield and
yeah, he was blocking. Yeah.
Receiver goes out of bounds all the way down to the 20 with the QB run for a first down.
Yeah, these receivers out here on this just making it easy for him to run for the first down, or close to the first down, sorry.
Got the Bulldogs on their heels right Man, Tavion doing a good job.
Good job.
I'm impressed this year with
so far. Man, and his speed. He's always been a fast guy, but for some reason, I think he did catch it.
And trying to see what I guess the penalty would bring up second down. Trying to see what I guess the penalty would bring up second down.
Got that one on video this time, Rob. 6 out of the 7 touchdowns Duncan's has scored so far this year.
Extra point coming up here for 6:28 left third. Demons trying to even this one up. Here's the snap. Low snap. Oh, it's blocked. Brought to you by Sparklight. Demons go on a 8-play drive. They cap it off with a 12-yard touchdown run by Tavion Holland for his second touchdown of the game. And that play is worth going back and looking at because that offensive line opened up a nice hole for Tavion to run through. Salazar's extra point was blocked. Demons going to Pooch kick this. Nobody on it. And we got it back. Demons with the ball at the 40.
Yes.
The Bulldogs, for some reason, stayed away from it, and the Pooch kick, short Pooch kick, works out and gives the Demons the ball.
Man, and that was the perfect kick by Bryson Maddox,
what
the junior, number 36. And the way he kicked it and Pooch kicked it, I was watching the Cash kickoff return team. They were running downfield to go back and block. They had no clue that the ball was so short. Once it hits the ground, it puts that spin on the ball, and, man, Demons were able to jump on it. Just what a kick by Bryson Maddox there.
Yeah, for some reason, the Bulldogs, I don't know if they
weren't looking. They were not.
Thought that, I don't know what they were thinking, but nobody got on it. And I didn't see the guy that recovered it. I apologize for not getting his name, but the Demons now in business at the 39. Holland with a bunch of Bulldogs. He still goes forward about 1.5 yards.
Well, good job by Tavion there, falling forward for about maybe 1 yard or half a yard, or getting back to the line of scrimmage even. But he was met at least 1 yard or 2 behind the line by a bunch of Cash players. So good job by Tavion.
Second down, gained 1 yard, got him to jump. They didn't go over the line.
They budged.
They budged, yep. They flinched a little.
Yeah.
He's got them on their heels. He's drawn them off a couple times. At the 38, Demons in Bulldog territory. Throwing outside to White. Boston goes down and gets a low ball completed at the 35.
Now, you wish that ball would be a little higher there so he can catch it, but it's a long throw to that side of the field, Rob.
It's a long throw.
Just a good job by Boston going down and catching it.
3rd down and 5. Snap. Here's Holland up the middle. Tavion making guys miss, cutting to the outside, breaking tackles. Tavion Holland all the way down close to the 10-yard line. Big first down run.
Man, got to credit the offensive line there. They opened up a huge hole for Tavion to hit, and as fast as he is and as fast as he hits that hole, man, he gets to that next level super quick and is able to pick up a huge gain. Gets the ball down to the Cash Bulldog 13-yard line, 1st and 10.
Big-time run, ball at the 13-yard line. Just 2 receivers on the field. Handoff again. Sawyer Rice is going to keep this. Behind the blockers, Rice fighting all the way down inside the 10. Goes down at around the 7-yard line, so the Demons with another big run by the quarterback.
Yeah, good job by Sawyer there. He fakes the handoff to Tavion. Pulls it back, follows Tavion through the gap, and able to also follow a block of Billy McClendon.
2nd down and 4 on the 7. And looks like we have a timeout for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs take a timeout. Demons knocking on the door, fixing to take the lead in this game. We'll be back with more Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. All right, we're back. Duncan Demon football brought to you by two receivers to our side, stacked. Boston White and Camden Villagrana. Holland in the backfield with Rice. Rice is going to take this to the outside. Sawyer Rice stops, and he gets down to the 5. So he's going to gain about a yard. A flag comes in late after the play. Let's hope this is on the Bulldogs and not the Demons.
I think it is, because the way the referee's talking to the cash player, just the body language they were giving off, you could tell it's on them. So that's going to give you an automatic down. It should be an automatic first down, but it's 3rd and 2. So, I mean, you would think half the distance at least, and that gives you first down right there.
Looks like it was a personal foul on the Bulldogs.
They've had a bunch of those tonight.
Yeah, that's 9 penalties on the Bulldogs.
They are not very disciplined team.
1st and goal on the 2-yard line. Brown comes in as the up back. Holland back there. 2 receivers onto this side. Rice is going to keep this, follow his blockers, push him forward. And Demons take the lead. Sawyer Rice with the 2-yard touchdown puts the Demons in front.
Yeah, you got Cord Brown in there as a lead blocker. And just the offensive line, Billy McClendon, Bryson Poindexter. All these guys did just a great job of getting off the ball. You're into the end zone there. So good job by the Demons to take the lead here, 26-21. We got the extra point here pending.
Looks like they're going to 6-21.
Okay, sorry about that.
Rice is going to roll out. He's looking to throw. He's throwing the cross to Brown. Oh, my gosh! He laid it in perfectly. Sawyer Rice rolled to the far side, threw across the field to Brown, laid it in perfectly. That was a tough catch to make. Demons still regained the lead, 26-21. This is Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. We'll be back. Welcome back to Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. The Demons just regained the lead. It was a 6-play drive, ended with a 2-yard touchdown run by your quarterback, Sawyer Rice.
Yeah, and it all started with the little Pooch kick after the Demons scored their touchdown to get down 21-20. The Pooch kick gets them the ball. Demons were able to recover, catch Cash off guard, and then Demons go down with a lot of Tavion Holland and a mixture of Sawyer Rice. They're able to score, take the lead here, 26-21.
Got to hand it to the big boys up front. Big hit there.
Oh, come on.
What? C.J. Warner with the big hit. I don't know what.
It was a fair catch. And
oh, it was a fair catch. It was It was kind of a late fair catch.
Yeah, but, man, I mean, it was late, and he was already coming in to – to make the play. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to pull up and stop your momentum there. I just kind of felt like that was bang, bang. And
could have gave the benefit of the doubt to the kicking team there.
Yeah.
It was a short kickoff, and the Bulldogs will have the ball in Demon territory on the 45. They've had a lot of good field position in this game.
They have.
But this half has been all Duncan. It started off with the touchdown, turnover on downs really by the Bulldogs. Let's see if the Demon defense can feed off of the momentum the offense has started. There's a flip over to number 7, trying to stretch it. He gets the hole, and there's a flag back here coming in from the backfield. He'll be short of the first down, but let's see what the penalty is going to be on.
Yeah, as he cuts up the field, you got 2 Demons and 2 Cash players all on the ground there.
Looks like that's going to probably be on the Bulldogs on a
holding. Yeah.
And they're going to back them up. Man, that is the 10th penalty on Cash.
Man. I'm just glad it's not Duncan this week. I feel like
they've really cleaned the penalties
up. As many
up.
penalties as they had last week, and it was outrageous. They have done a great job so far tonight of minimizing those mistakes. And
I've been trying to keep track. I think we have 3. I could be off, but it's not. All right, first down and 20. We'll do that all over again. Here's the snap. Oh, it's a fumble. It's on the ground. And the quarterback gets it back, but the Demons sack him for a big loss. Didn't see who was back there.
It was
I didn't see who got the
49 was in Carson Key.
Yeah.
I seen him down there.
Zion was back there in the backfield. Yeah. Big loss there. So the Bulldogs are going backwards. They had the ball at the 45.
Warren Robinson also is in on the defensive line.
Here comes the defense. Handoff, stretching it to the outside.
Got
to get him. And there's a tackle.
It's coming back.
Zion Butler, as the running back, goes airborne. Butler takes him out of the air and plants him into the turf. But another.
I don't know. I feel like this is on cat. Okay, yeah, holding.
Looks like they're adding an extra lineman.
Yeah, because
their placement where the ball is placed. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so they're gonna.
It's usually it's a spot foul. I mean, where the holding occurs, they mark it off from there.
That's he's trying to figure out where where it was down.
I think Coach Terry's trying to get an extra couple yards back. You know what I mean? So
well, the one ref picked it up and started moving it back on the field. It's like, whoa, hang on a second, guy. You're going the wrong way, bud.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be walking north. There we go. We got it right.
2nd and 31.
Backed him up to the 34. Had the ball at the Duncan 45. Here we go. Demons rise up. Defense with a chance in the middle. Carry.
Good
there
job.
we go. Good tackle.
Ty Lane.
Ty Lane comes in. He goes low. Gets the tackle. I like the way Ty Lane, when he tackles, he goes low and wraps those legs up.
He's a wrestler, baseball player. But, man, that dude gets hyped up whenever he makes a play, and I love to see it.
Oh, he's got a motor, too.
He's got that energy.
He goes all or nothing. You can just see it.
He's got good energy.
Demons flying around the field right now. It's going to be a third down and 28. And they got the Demons to jump offside, so that's going to. They're antsy.
Yeah.
Right now they're like a bunch of caged animals waiting on the door to swing open. You can just see them. They're feeling good. This drive is going their way. We got the lead. 2:40 left in the third. It's been all Duncan in this second half. Cash's run game has pretty much disappeared. 49, like you said, is in on the defensive line. Carson Key, and he's 250, Cody.
Yeah.
That is no small dude right there.
No, he's a big.
Me, we have a Graham Goodson. I keep getting that confused. He gets it down to the midfield to the 50. He gets the ball off. Nobody back there to get it for the Demons. It takes a bounce, goes out of bounds at the
completely on the Demons side right now. The crowd's into it. Up at the crowd, trying to get them going. The energy's high. Demons got all the momentum. Man, it would be
18. Rice with the handoff. Nope, he kept it to the outside and made a guy miss. Still
nice.
On his feet.
Go.
Rice making guys miss.
Face mask.
And the face mask comes in at the end of that. I seen it. You seen it. Everybody did.
Oh, did you see that?
He broke that dude's ankles.
I'm telling you, people, this is video game type stuff out here. I don't know what's going on, but Sawyer and Tavion can put that leg in the ground and make you miss.
Cut on a dime.
Man.
It is impressive. I'm telling you, those guys, Sawyer's just, man, we've watched him do it his whole high school career, and this year he's better than he ever has been at it.
Yeah. No.
Just making guys miss. That's the 11th penalty on the.
Yeah, they just keep coming, the penalties for Cash, and Demons will take it all night.
Demons with the ball at the 43. 3 receivers out there. Brown is in as the up man. Rice looking over to the sideline to get the play in. And the hard count. And there was some miscommunication all around there. We got a false start on the offense.
Didn't snap it.
Yeah, I think Sawyer clapped his hands for the snap, and center didn't snap it.
Yeah.
Lineman moved. So
yeah, everybody else moved but the ball.
back the Demons up 5 yards on first down. So now they're going to be down 1st and 15.
Jacob Kahn still on the sideline. Doesn't look like he'll be coming in tonight after his apparent leg injury.
Hate to see that. We hope everything's fine with him. Got to have him this year. Boston White's coming in motion. Fake the handoff to White. Sawyer's got a gap. Runs into the defense. Gets the ball out to the 45.
No, that's a good run. But you put Boston White in motion. You fake the jet sweep to him, and Sawyer takes it up the middle for a quarterback run. He's going to make it 2nd and 8. So very manageable here after the penalty. So Demons trying to move the ball downfield and get into Bulldog territory.
That was a good hole that the offensive line opened up there for Sawyer Rice. And they're going to let the time go out on this 3rd quarter. It's been all Demons in this 3rd quarter here at home. Demons got the lead 26-21 against the Bulldogs. It's the 4th quarter. Don't go anywhere. We're not done yet. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. And we're back to Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. Demons started the 4th quarter. The Demons got the lead. It was all Duncan in the 3rd. And now they got the ball with the 2nd down and 8 on the 45. Rice looking to throw. Quick pass over to Boston White. Got the reception in Cash territory at the 48.
Yeah, good
first
job.
Down, Duncan.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, no, he didn't get the first down, did he?
Close. Thought he did too, but good job by Boston White there on the curl route, getting the yards he needed to.
Duncan hurries to the line. Sawyer Rice going to push forward, trying the old tush push.
Good spot. We'll take
And
that.
Sawyer Rice with the quarterback keeper straight up the middle for the first down.
You know, going back to Boston White, it was a good job by him. He ran his route right there at the first down marker. You like to see him run it just a yard further so he could have caught it, turned around, got that first down, but he was just maybe a half yard short. Sawyer was able to run the tush push.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles style, and got the first down.
I don't want to talk about
Philadelphia.
First down for the Demons. Handoff to Holland. Holland trying to get away. A lot of pressure in the backfield that time. The Bulldogs were ready for that run. Tavion's going to lose a couple of yards on that carry.
Which is
Every
probably
now
something.
and then they get back there really fast.
Yeah, Tavion losing a yard or getting tackled for a loss. I don't know if we've seen that tonight.
Not many times.
If we have, it's been once or twice. But that guy has been running the ball great.
Every now and then, Cash has gotten through. 2nd down and 12 at midfield. 5 receivers on the field. Rice with the quick throw to Jason Courtmeyer. He can't get loose. The defense is going to push him back. Forward progress is going to get him the ball right at the 46. So not a big gain there on that pass play.
Yeah, that just gets him back to the original line of scrimmage, and that made me nervous. That ball was moving around.
Yeah, it was.
Courtmeyer was not able to fully get a grasp on the ball after he caught it, but was able to bring it in and keep it in his hands. But it made me a little nervous there.
Same set, 5 receivers on the field. No deep safety. They're going to back off. They're playing coverage. Quick pass out to Tavion Holland. The throw was off a little bit. He would have been right at the sticks for the first down. That's going to be a 4th down for the Demons, and it looks like they're going to bring out the punt team on that incomplete pass. Tavion was open. And
he was.
There was no pressure on Sawyer. They faked the blitz, brought it back. Sawyer had a lot of time to throw.
He did. Credit the offensive line. He could have sat back there probably 5 more seconds at least, and he had a lot of time to throw it.
Here's the punt, and it's going to roll and take a demon bounce. Let that thing roll. Good job by that player to jump out of the way, and that's going to roll and put the Bulldogs at the 19.
Yeah, a Cash Bulldog player came untouched, flying in. He almost blocked the punt, Rob, and that ball almost just went straight up in the air, about 5-10 yards maybe, and they got a great bounce down there to the 20-yard line. So Cash is going to have 80 yards to go, Rob, to see if they can put some points up on the board here. But Demons playing great on defense so far this half. They've shut down the run.
Yep.
Is able to get the ball back. So just they got to keep it up.
That last possession, the Demons had all the momentum. I mean, they had a lot of momentum, and they were flying around. Hopefully they can come back with that same intensity on this possession. Bulldogs with the ball there at the 19. Looks like quarterback Zach Abbott back there hands it off to Graham. Graham with some tough running. Goes for 2 or 3 yards with that first run. Graham is their guy, though, that they go to for the most part. They've done a rotation of about 3 running backs. Yeah. Occasionally they'll bring Case Hardzog in as a wildcat. But it's Graham, and he's not easy to bring down.
Graham and Famero have been the 2 good backs for them tonight.
2nd down and 7. Graham's in the backfield with Abbott, and Graham's going to get it. Nope, Abbott keeps it.
Oh, he's got it.
Demons got it. No, Graham has it, but the Demons swallow him up in the backfield.
Yeah. Onyx Mayfield.
Gain tackle, all red everywhere. Onyx Mayfield, along with a bunch of the other Duncan Demons on that line, just caved in. Got the runner down for a loss.
Yeah, that's what you like to see.
Demons hanging on to a lead. Man goes in motion. He flips it to him. It's red. Perfect. Oh, it's the reverse. Let's see if we can get it. Got a flag back there for a hold.
Okay.
And the Demons get him down at the 20.
Man.
About the 27. That would have been it would have been short of the first down anyway. But the holding call back there was going to back them up. We'll see if Coach Terry. Is it a penalty on Cash, or is it?
It's got to be on Cash. Yeah.
I think back him up.
Yeah.
And he's not going to give him he's not going to decline it, because that would be a 3rd down, and it would.
A pretty reverse.
No.
I mean, Duncan was back there on that side.
Yes.
I thought they were going to get to the original ball carrier, but as soon as he was about to get hit, he flips it up to the receiver coming around.
He timed it perfect.
They did.
I mean, if he hangs on to that ball a split second more, Duncan's got him.
Yeah. no doubt.
It was read really well. I think they got Bridge Creek got Duncan on a reverse last week, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
So this will back them up on the penalty. This will be 3rd down and 20. And they're going to hand this off. He's got a lane, but the Demons bring Graham down at the 20. Well short of the first down. So the Demons do a good job. The defensive line comes in, applies pressure. The backside holds up, and the Demons defense forces them to punt again this half.
Yep, they've so far, Demon defense has done a great job. The cash penalties has also they've been hurting themselves a lot, but so far, Demons pitching a shutout here in the second half.
Yeah, Cash has got 12 penalties.
Gosh, yep.
High punt. It really doesn't. It's not a real great punt for the
Great field position.
Bulldogs. Position for Duncan as that ball dies at the 49. So the Demon offense comes out with the ball in Bulldog territory, looking to put this thing away. They want to say good night, Bulldogs.
Yep, it's fourth quarter. There's 7 minutes, 22 seconds left to go. Demons got it on the Cash 49-yard line. If Demons can punch it in the end zone here, Rob, I feel like they're in the safe zone. I feel like this game would be put away if they could score 6 right here on this drive.
Rice and company comes out at the 49. You expect a dose of Tavion Holland. Number 55 gets the tackle, and he was the only man in the backfield and really was being blocked by Jacob Kahn. Jacob came back in
Jacob's
the game.
Back in. Good.
And Jacob was blocking him. 55 was just able to trip Tavion up as he was going past him. It was no gain. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's what I kind of expect Duncan to do, just try to grind this last 6 minutes out on the ground. Rice, too. He's going to keep it. They read that well. Rice trying to stay on his feet, and he gets sacked. A big loss as Sawyer and Tavion didn't really even have time to hand the ball off.
No.
There was Bulldogs in the backfield that fast.
Yeah, and I couldn't tell if it was if the snap was good or not, but
I mean, it was a little bit high, but it doesn't matter because the defense was back there so quick.
Yeah, they got there super quick. They just really couldn't get anything going there. Sawyer trying to make something happen. He has the escapability, but, man, just Duncan trying to eat the clock here and maybe get in the end zone, but so far Cash is having their way on this series.
3rd down and 18. Demons have gone backwards on this drive. You got 5 receivers, nobody in the backfield. Rice may take a shot downfield. Throwing over the middle. Oh, what a catch by C.J. Warner at the 40. Oh, no, he didn't complete it as he went down. It was a dive and catch.
Courtmeyer.
Or, excuse me, I said C.J., didn't I? Jason Courtmeyer.
Man, I thought he brought it in. He laid out for it. Sawyer put it right where he needed to. And, man, Jason just couldn't quite bring it in. It must have just hit the ground barely, but you hate to see that. That would have been huge.
Yeah, if you're watching this game on TV, they're instant replaying that.
Good punt.
Good punt. No fair catch made. Bladen Harper back there. Can't make the tackle. Runner still on his feet. And he finally gets tackled at around the 35-yard line.
Yeah, Bladen just kind of over-pursued it there and missed the tackle. You don't hardly ever see Bladen miss a tackle like that, especially when he's the first man down there. But Demon's able to contain him. Cash has the ball back on their own 35-yard line here, so Demons hopefully can continue to shut this run game down. Tonight, so just a mixture of both of those. Demons need to get the ball back.
Since the Demons got the lead in this game, it's been a defensive battle. We've had the last 4 possessions have ended on punts, 2 punts on each side. Bulldogs looking to drive the field and try to take this game from the Demons. Quick handoff to number 7 down the sideline. Still going on his feet.
It's coming back.
I think he stepped out of bounds.
There's a flag over there,
Oh, there's a flag, too.
I'm pretty sure I saw something flying, but maybe not.
I think he just stepped out of bounds right here about.
I could have swore I
48.
saw something fly, but maybe it was a piece of equipment.
Gosh.
Dang, I was hoping. I had my fingers crossed for it.
Yeah, it would have been great. That was number 7 coming in motion, Kenyon Sweat, 6'1", 170.
Yeah. That jet sweep has worked for them tonight. They get very positive yards out of it.
Ball on the 48. That's a first down run for the Bulldogs. Approaching midfield, load, snap, and the Demons read it perfectly. Onyx Mayfield in the backfield, and a flag comes in, but the Demons stop them at the 50. Man, Onyx was on that play. He read it perfectly, just couldn't get the runner down. It would have been a loss, but we'll see if this was a hold.
Yep.
There's a flag. Looks like it's going to be a hold on the Bulldogs, so that will bring that back.
Now, especially the last series and then this series, Onyx Mayfield has been living in the backfield and has made some good plays back there. So we really need him to keep that up.
That's what you want to see right there by the Bulldogs going backwards as they was approaching midfield. This is going to take them back to the 38. 5:26 left in this game. Demons trying to hang on to the win. Hang on to the lead to get the second win of the season. Snap coming in. Graham with the carry. Gets tripped up, and he gets nowhere.
Jason Courtmeyer.
Might have got one out of that. Yeah, Courtmeyer flew in and tripped him up in the backfield. He actually fell forward for 1 yard. Good pressure.
That's what Jason does. I remember last year, even the year before, he comes flying in off that edge, and he's able to trip up runners all the time.
Jason Courtmeyer has been a big factor of this game tonight. And hard count. Demons stay out of the neutral zone. Zion Butler had to regain his balance along that balance beam.
Yep.
Abbott with the snap and the handoff. Straight up the middle into
job.
The defense, and Zion Butler is there to meet him head on.
There he is.
The beast, Zion Butler, stuffs him at the line of scrimmage.
Yep. Well, we was talking about it earlier. We haven't heard his name called much tonight, and but this is where good players show up. It's in key moments late in the game. And Zion, he's had some good plays here in the second half, but right there is where they needed him. And it's third down right here, so this is a huge play. Third and long at that.
Demon fans are getting loud. This is 3rd and 17. Got to have a stop here. They hand off in the backfield immediately. Jason Courtmeyer again with the big stop in the backfield.
Man.
Stuffed it.
The way this defense has played these last few plays will get you fired up. Onyx Mayfield.
Got us fired up, man.
I know. Onyx Mayfield, Zion Butler, Jason Courtmeyer come flying in these last few plays for big losses. Just you couldn't ask more from these guys on defense.
Cash is going to punt. High snap. Nobody in the backfield. 3 minutes left. This is going to take a Bulldog roll, and the Bulldogs will let this roll, but it sets down at the –
Not bad.
No, it's not too bad. 17-yard line. Demon's going to come out and have a chance to grind this one out and put it away.
Yeah, 3:05. They have the ability to run the clock out here. I mean, Bulldogs have 2 timeouts, obviously, but Demons would need to get a good drive here and get the ball down on Cash's side of the field, and let's see what they can do. We need some good runs. We need some good blocks. Let's put this game away and go home with the W.
That's exactly what we're planning on doing here. Hopefully the offensive line can keep those guys out of the backfield. Demons not showing they're going to run it out. They've got a spread out offense, 5 receivers. Rice looking to run. Got to get out of trouble, and he goes out of bounds. Pulls down kind of awkwardly. Looked like it could have been a horse collar.
It did.
Those are the kind that kind of scare you right there.
They do. Oh, we got a Cash player down. He's grabbing his.
Looks like he's got a cramp going.
Cramp,
All right, well, while they tend to him, we'll take us a timeout. This is Duncan Demon Football brought to you by Sparklight. And here we go. We're back. Duncan Demon football brought to you by Sparklight. It's 26-21. Demons up. They have the ball. 2nd down and 7. They're at the 20. Little over 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 56 seconds left in this game. Demons trying to grind this one out. They were down 21-7 at one point.
Wow.
It's been Duncan since that point when they went down. And a lot of it was kind of just things that Duncan was doing to themselves, really, and Cash just hadn't had much of an answer for them. Cash has hurt themselves a lot tonight with penalties. They've had 12 penalties tonight, 13 actually. Duncan's had 5. Here's a snap. Rice with a quick throw out to Boston White. Got the reception at the 30.
First down.
Yep, got the first down.
Hello?
That little play right there. We got somebody else on the mic down there.
Where is it?
It's over there in front of the student section.
Hello?
At the baseball game, a girl walked by at one time and got on the mic
and
said, "Follow me on my TikTok." I was like, you got to say who you are.
Right. What's your username?
Yep, what's your username, and we might give you a look, but probably not. Don't get your hopes up. So Duncan will be on the road next week at Guthrie.
Got to go to Guthrie.
Big game at
the
Guthrie.
Rock, right?
The Rock. That's a classic. One of the classic old stadiums, and Guthrie got smoked week 1 against Tuttle, or week 0 last week. Tuttle beat them. I think the score was like 36-14 or 36-13. It was 31-7 when I went on Tuttle's live stream to see what the score was, and I was like, "Good Lord, this is a good Guthrie team." They went to state last year, lost to Carl Albert, so that'll be a big test for the Demons next week. Same formation, 5 receivers on the field, 2:18 left. Demons looking for win number 2 of this 2025 season. Rice is just going to keep it to the outside, and he doesn't shy away from that hit one bit. That takes it to the 35. Demons in the area of being able to just kneel this one out.
Yeah, Cash takes their last time out. Demons still got all 3 of theirs.
A lot of on in Duncan this week. The softball SOI is going on this weekend. I don't know if it ended today or if they got games going on tomorrow. I don't even know what the results were, how the Lady Demons did.
I'm not sure
If anybody
either.
knows, send me a text. I'd love to say it. And also we got volleyball girls going this week. The volleyball team was ranked number 7 before this week. They've had 2 tough losses in a row, and so they've got a big matchup this week. Hanging on to there, I think they've lost 4 now. Got a good team. If you got a chance to go out and watch Duncan Demon, the Lady Demons volleyball team, they're a lot of fun to watch. Here we go out of the timeout. 2nd down. Oh, high snap. Sawyer's got to get on it, and he does. Big loss. Another high snap. The rain's coming down. And the ball gets a little bit slippery.
Man, I mean, that's something we cannot have right now. We're trying to close this game out, and we're having a hard time snapping the ball. I mean, I get it's wet, but
Jimmy Akers just sent me a text, said they finished 2-1 in the SOI. It
Okay.
ended today, so Lady Demon softball is having a good season. Got to go check them out. We'd like to live stream some of their games. Hopefully we'll get to live stream some softball and some volleyball before the season's end. We're working on all that. We've just now got familiar with all this equipment again, learned how to use it, so we'll be able to get on board and start bringing you more of these sports going on. Another timeout here. The field was named tonight after the McCaslin family. It's McCaslin Field at Halliburton Stadium now, so that's a pretty special moment. Shout out to the McCaslin family. Thank you for everything you do for Duncan, the Duncan Athletics, Duncan the town, period. They're a major contributor around here. And we were just talking earlier in the before the game how nice Halliburton Stadium has gotten over these last few years with the new digital scoreboard, the new facility over in the south end zone.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is just really looking good out here at Halliburton Stadium when you walk in. And this is an old stadium, so it's taken a lot to upgrade.
Right.
It started a few years ago when they pushed out and they made the handicap area. They made that walkway in front of the stadium a lot bigger with the black railing. That makes it look really nice.
Right.
And
the turf.
The turf,
we got, a few years
the new
ago.
press box several years ago. So they've put a lot of work into this place to make it look nice.
Yeah.
And we've been around to a lot of stadiums throughout the state, and man, we're right up there with them. I mean, we're competing with them. After a bad snap and a big loss, it's going to be 3rd down and 15. Demons just trying to run the ball out here. Holland's going to come in with Sawyer. Rice is going to bounce to the outside, making guys miss. Sawyer staying on his feet, fighting for those extra yards. Bulldogs out of timeout, so the Demons with 4th down will punt the ball, but they'll take all the seconds off the clock they can before they punt this.
Yeah.
And Bulldogs will have the ball with just a little bit of time left. Hopefully Duncan can hold them, not get a big return. As we said, the rain is starting to come in. It's like a fine mist out there, so the ball's going to get slippery, and the players are going to be slippery. The jerseys, you're going to have to really go low and tackle at the legs right now. Don't count on the grabbing up top at the shoulder pads right here on this return. 5 seconds. I think the Demons will burn a timeout here when the play clock hits 1, and they do. Coach Terry is going to use his second timeout of this half. That might have been his last one.
I think they got one left after this. I could be wrong, but
I couldn't tell.
I feel like they had 2. But we'll see here in a second. But, 31 seconds left. You got to keep everything in front. You can't let anybody loose. You got to get them down. Don't let them get out of bounds. Just no dumb mistakes.
Yeah, because Bulldogs are going to have a chance for a return here when the Demons come out. And you got to make sure and get this ball, get it secured.
Yeah.
Punter's got to get a good leg on it. That line's going to have to hold up. They're going to be coming to block it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they've already got close to blocking one tonight.
Big crowd tonight at Halliburton Stadium. This was a packed house.
Yeah,
I went down there to move the microphones at halftime so we could hear the band, and I looked up at the stands. Being up here in the booth, a lot of times we miss that.
Yeah.
Being down there, and it's a full crowd. Student section was real rowdy.
It is. Cash brought a good crowd over. So
Duncan's just going to keep the ball. They're not even going to give him a chance. Or they're going to try to draw him off sides. Nope. Rice is going to run around.
What are we doing?
I think we're going to take a safety.
Why? I mean, I get it. You're just going to give him 2 points. You still got to force him to score a touchdown, but I guess the point was to just run 6 seconds off the clock.
Try to run
there.
as much off the clock. I think probably Coach Terry felt better about having a kickoff instead of a punt.
I get it.
On punts, all kinds of things could go wrong. A guy could get loose. They could block it. And that's probably what the thinking there is for Coach Terry.
It's actually pretty well thought out scenario.
You're playing it safe, and we've talked to him about the special teams and the punting, and a lot of things can go wrong on punts.
Yep.
That ball could go over the punter's head, and then if they get the ball back, if they got the ball at the 10-yard line, you got plenty of time to score and win the game. So Sawyer runs back, eats up some clock, and gives them the 2 points, basically. Just gives them 2 points, and now you get to kick the ball off. There's no chance of a block.
He should have ran to this back pylon and then took off across that end zone to run even a few more seconds. I mean, as long as you run around in that end zone.
Well, they couldn't have caught him.
No.
You know what I mean? If he would have just kept scrambling with his legs, and they really wasn't a lot of them coming after him.
No.
They were kind of like.
I think they were confused
I think they were shocked, too.
Yeah. I think they were expecting maybe him to do like a quick punt or something, keep the quarterback out there to do those every now and then. But, and then you also got a kick from your own 20.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know, man.
It's a little bit of a gamble, but punting the ball could be more of a gamble.
Yeah.
Especially with the way the snapping is went. Sawyer has had a couple balls go over his head, or one ball go over his head, and a lot of high snaps. So this case, the kicker gets to put a big leg on it. And that's going to be Isaac Salazar is going to kick. Let's see if he can boot this one deep. And he gets a good kick on it. Great kick by Isaac. Do wrap him up down there at the 22-yard line.
That kick, man.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, what a job. I mean, you're kicking from your
Ty Lane, first one down there to make the tackle.
I didn't see, but man, Isaac Salazar.
Blocker last year, and man, he made some penalty kicks like around the 30. Here we go.
Wow.
Looks like he almost had one. Man, he walks in.
Pick six easily if he catches that.
That would have been a great way to end the game.
Sure would, man.
That would have been a beautiful.
That would have
been. The Demon fans that have remained are on their feet. Go. Abbott back to throw. He's going to let one fly deep. Let's see if we can pick this. Villagranda there for the pick. Camden Villagranda, the senior, jumps up and snatches it out of the air for the win.
Wow.
That's it for the Bulldogs, boys. You can put a pitchfork in them. They're done.
Man, the way this team came out in this second half, man, they flipped the script on them, and it's a good win by this team, man. And it shows that they don't give up.
2 weeks in a row, the Demons have been. They've been pushed. They've had to come from behind 2 weeks in a row.
Face mask on Duncan. Is that on the return or what?
I would imagine. Well, I don't know. We'll see. I didn't even see a penalty flag. I was too busy. I was too busy celebrating with Camden. Well, the white hat is all the way back at the 20 where the cash possession would have been. If it was a face mask, you would think they would be up here. So it looks like we're not going to end the game on an interception. Looks like the Bulldogs will have one more shot at it at the 9 or with 9 seconds left.
That stinks, man.
I know it. To say we ended up.
That was huge.
Yep, so that is going to be a 15-yard that for me. That was my
We'll count
game
it, Camden.
winner.
We'll count it.
I seen it.
Yeah.
We seen it. Sack. Here's the snap. Got some pressure coming in. Quarterback's did on a sack.
Let's go. The man,
Bladen
Harper.
With a cartwheel to boot. 2-0 on this season. What a game.
1-14, right?
Yeah.
So Demons able to make adjustments at halftime, come out with a different energy, able to stop the run. Cash had a lot of penalties. Duncan had very little penalties compared to last week. That was a huge improvement. Lots of good runs about Tavion, Sawyer. Man, just the way this team got together in the second half and was able to make a comeback and seal this game off.
That's 2 weeks in a row
impressive.
the Demons have had to come back and win a game. Last week, Bridge Creek got the lead late. This week, it was Cash. They got the lead early. Duncan had to come back twice. This is a team made up of solid heart and resilience, and it's just one of those teams that they don't quit. And you got the athletes out there, and the Demons come over to do the spirit song, the fight song in front of the alma mater anyway, in front of the student section. Special moment the Demons have always done. And they just grind it out, man. I couldn't be more proud of these guys. Our Sparklight player of the game. We do an offense and defense. So offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game. What do you got?
Man, offensive player of the game. I mean, it's hard to not give it to Tavion.
Three touchdowns.
Yeah, that's he was the guy tonight. So that's who you got to give it to.
Yeah, Tavion, he was solid. When they needed the runs, he was there to provide them. He scored the tough touchdowns. I would give it to him. And on the defensive side of the ball, I'm going to say Bladen Harper.
Yeah.
I think Bladen was in on a lot of plays. He's shown to be a big-time part of this defense, on this defensive player of the game.
I like that, man. Bladen's a good player. He's a multi-sport athlete. Just a good athlete, so he definitely deserves it.
Sparklight defensive player of the game. That's going to do it here at McCaslin Field at Halliburton Stadium.
Stadium is right in the middle of it all.
Yeah. Very cool atmosphere.
Very cool.
And it'll be put all this stuff together for us. We want to thank all in the Sparklight